So welcome for today's class of B.Ed. This is B.Ed-1, Unit 1 it is, for first year B.Ed it is, Knowledge and Curriculum, Notes on Perspective of Knowledge and Education, Part 1. So in this, I'm only going to provide you all with the notes. No explanation, only notes only. Okay, if anytime I'm giving you all the explanation, I will be mentioning there explanation as well. Okay, this is the only notes. I will be only reading it towards you all so that you all can take down. Perspectives of knowledge and education. Okay, so basically here we are talking about the perspective of knowledge and education. The first notes I will be giving you all about the knowledge and meaning and characteristics of knowledge. Okay, so you all can take down these notes. Moving towards in the first, how I will give you all is knowledge, meaning and characteristic of knowledge, types of knowledge, philosophical, perspective, personal, propositional and procedural, educational, perspective, conceptual, strategic and situational. Okay, so basically here it will be types of knowledge. One will be the philosophical, perspective, that is your personal, propositional and procedural. Okay, then educational, perspective are there. In that you will find conceptual, strategic and situational. So I will be providing all the in separate videos or lectures. In this, you all can only take down the notes because of your exam. Somebody asked me for the notes, so I am giving you all. So this is the meaning and characteristic of knowledge. The first thing you all can take down the process of learning that results in the development of knowledge involves learning about a subject or skill. Knowledge is more than just a collection of facts and figures. It is a complicated web of linked concept and dynamic relationships. So यहाँ पर process of learning क्या result करता है? Development of knowledge जो है this development of knowledge वो किसमें involves क्या involve करता है? Learning about a subject. यहाँ पर हम एक सब्जेक्ट सीखते हैं, वेदर हो, मैथ्स हो, साइंस हो, इंग्लिश हो, कुछ भी, और स्किल्स. ओके, और स्किल. नॉलेज इज मोर देन जस्ट अ कलेक्शन ऑफ फैक्ट्स. जो फैक्ट्स होते हैं, जो फिगर्स होते हैं, उसकी कलेक्शन है. इट इज़ कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वेब, एक कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वेब और लिंक्ड कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ डायनेमिक रिलेशन. जो डायनेमिक रिलेशन है उसका एक लिंक्ड कॉन्सेप्ट है. Okay, linked concept and dynamic relation. Okay, it is complicated web of linked, एक तो एक linked concept और दूसरा हुआ dynamic relationship. So you can take down these notes. Next is you can write down a key component of success in college. Key component क्या होते हैं कॉलेज को सक्सेसफुल बनाने के लिए? The workplace, जो workplace होती है वो, and in life is information acquisition. Okay, it lets us to comprehend our surrounding, make wise decision and deal with problems. Okay, हमें क्या सिखाती है? Makes wise, कैसे डिसीजन लेना है और कैसे प्रॉब्लम्स को डील करना है. So additionally, knowledge gives us the ability to analyze data. Knowledge क्या देती है हमें? एक ability देती है, जो ability देती है डेटा को एनालाइज करने के लिए. Okay, come up with ideas and influence social norms. Okay, societal norm it is. So next is NCF 2005 is a set of principles and guidelines published by the NCERT in India to guide curriculum development. It empathizes the सो यहाँ पर क्या होता है, it empathizes the significance of knowledge acquired through active learning that is pertinent to the student's life. Okay, so यहाँ पर active learning important. Okay, it empathizes the significance of knowledge acquired through active learning. Knowledge किससे acquired होती है? Active learning से, that is pertinent to the student's life, which is important. Okay, so now moving towards the next, you all can continue writing the notes. Okay, I'm only reading it towards you all. So the NCF 2005 defines knowledge as a complex process which involves the construction of meaning by learners through interaction with their environment. Okay, so यहाँ पर क्या होता है, NCF 2005 कैसे डिफाइन करता है नॉलेज को? इट्स अ कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोसेस. ओके, क्या इन्वॉल्व करता है? कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ मीनिंग बाय लर्नर्स थ्रू इंटरेक्शन विद द एनवायरमेंट. इंटरेक्ट करते हैं एनवायरमेंट के साथ, वैसे ही सीखते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट नोट्स. ओके, this, let me read it. This definition empathizes the notation that knowledge is not transmitted from teachers to student but rather is created by student through active involvement with their environment. यहाँ पर क्या होता है? The definition empathizes notation that knowledge transmit नहीं करते, यहाँ तक वहाँ तक, यहाँ से वहाँ नहीं होता है. ओके, टीचर्स टू स्टूडेंट नहीं होता है, बट स्टूडेंट्स खुद डेवलप करते हैं थ्रू एक्टिव लर्निंग और एनी अदर थिंग. ओके, वो खुद का नॉलेज होता है. ओके, वो किसी को भी दिया नहीं जा सकता है. नॉलेज खुद की होती है, खुद को डेवलप करना पड़ता है, लाइक दैट वे. Next, it is about the NCF. Next, write down continuation. The NCF 2005 further empathizes the significance of knowledge that is pertinent to students' life according to the NCF 2005. Knowledge should be pertinent to student current life as well as their future aspiration. This implies that the curriculum must be designed to assist students in developing the knowledge and abilities necessary for success in both personal and professional life. Okay, यहाँ पर NCF क्या करता है? It further significance of knowledge that is pertinent to the student life. Okay, according to NCF 15, knowledge should be pertinent student current life as well and has future aspiration. Okay, so you can take down. Okay, next. Continuation is right over here. Okay, this will be, don't take down this because it is already there. Professional life it is. Then definition of knowledge by various educationists. For educationalist. Okay, first one is John Dewey. According to the John Dewey, knowledge is not something to be acquired but something to be acted upon. Now, according to the Jean Piaget, knowledge is not a copy of reality but rather a product of the interaction between the child and the environment. Okay. Next is Lev Vygotsky. So, knowledge is socially constructed through interaction with others. Knowledge, definition of knowledge by Paulo Freire. Knowledge is not something to be deposited into student but something to be co-created through dialogue. Next, according to the Harder Gardner, knowledge is multiple and there are many different ways of knowing. By Michael Polanyi, the definition of knowledge is a personal, embodied and embedded in a community. Next definition, according to the Ernest Boyer, knowledge is the product of human inquiry and creativity. So definition of knowledge according to the Donald Scone. Okay. So Donald Scone, knowledge is a trait and experimental as well as explicit and rational. Definition of knowledge by Linda Darling Hammond. Knowledge is the ability to use information to solve problems and make decision. Information हमें यूज़ करना है प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करने के लिए, ओके, एंड डिसीजन लेने के लिए भी. नेक्स्ट इज and moving towards the next part. Okay, Neil nodding, knowledge is a relational and caring. knowledge क्या होती है, एक relational होती है और caring भी होती है. Now let us see the key characteristic of knowledge include. Okay, so from an educational perspective, one of the characteristics that distinguish knowledge is its structure. Knowledge is a system of concept and association that functions as a whole rather than just a collection of where I reached. Okay, collection of facts with. So now collection of facts. With the help of this structure, we may efficiently understand our surrounding and solve problems. Knowledge is the ability to adapt is a further essential attribute. As a new information is found and understood, knowledge is constantly developing. This implies that learners must have the capacity to take and digest new knowledge during the course of their life. Moving towards the next point, that is about the knowledge is both subjective and genetic as well as objective and impartial. Through their own knowledge and experience, learners construct knowledge. This suggests that participation in the learning process by student is required. Next you will have transferable. Okay, so let us see what it is. So transferable means next, and then we have knowledge. Okay, the ability to communicate knowledge. It is possible to apply knowledge to a new situation and problems. Therefore, in order to apply the information to the real world scenarios, students must be able to critically and creatively analyze their knowledge. Knowledge has value. It can be used in decision making, invocation, and problem solving. Student must therefore be able to appreciate the values of their information and use it effectively. Okay, so basically this moving further, that is. Okay, so next, so I'll end up here only. So this was the definition of knowledge by various this thing. And next what we studied is about, we took the key characteristic of knowledge includes. Next I will be giving you all notes. Continuation of the notes will be on. So meaning, notes on meaning I have gave, characteristic I gave already. Now I will be giving you all notes on types of knowledge. Okay, that I will give you all in the next class. Okay, so I hope you'll have understanding the notes. You all can take down, study them. So as one person asked me for the notes, so I gave you all, and continuation will be in the next class. Okay, and thanks for watching. सो चैनल को लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और शेयर करें अपने दोस्तों के साथ. प्रेस द बेल आइकन फॉर मोर अपडेट्स. सो आई कैन टेक डाउन ऑल दिस notes. Okay, let me have the just points. Okay, let me color it towards you all. So I hope you all have understood, and thanks for watching.